Wildfire smoke blankets Ottawa. The air quality so bad on a scale of 1 to 10, it was off the charts. This hospital had to close its operating room because its air intake system couldn't keep the smoke out. Catherine Call's surgery was cancelled at the last minute.
Obviously, I'm gutted, but you know, I absolutely understand what happened. This is a force majeure. There's nothing anybody can do about this.
With so many fires burning, smoke is stretching far beyond those flames. In some places like Kingston, the air quality index also reached the highest risk level.
Just because you're not living close to the forest fire doesn't mean you're not necessarily impacted, because these pollutants travel a long way, and in some cases they can actually increase in their toxicity as they age and travel.
Public health officials are warning people, stay indoors, close the windows, and avoid strenuous outdoor activities.
Usually we'll come outside and she can stay outside for as long as she wants, but today they told us to go outside, if we did, to wear a mask and for not a long period of time.
I work outside all day, so like my eyes get irritated and like it is a bit harder to breathe.
The smog was also heavy in and around Montreal.
I have respiratory problems, health problems, and kind of really sensitive to the air quality.
Schoolyards in Laval were empty because public health advised to keep students inside.
We wanted to get the kids away from the exposure of the small particles.
Students at this school played inside because their outdoor activities were cancelled.
The concern was that somebody might actually get ill from the smog, because we could smell it in the building, we could smell it in the area.
When the air quality is as bad as it is now in some areas, it's dangerous not only for people who are vulnerable, but for everyone. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.
So now let's bring in senior meteorologist Johanna Wagstaff. So Joe, this smoke is expected to last days. Can you take us through it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Adrienne, the forecast shows that smoke getting worse before it gets better for thousands of Canadians. I want to show you the big picture. You saw the smoke forecast. The weather pattern is a stationary low, basically just spinning over the Maritimes, and that counterclockwise flow is funneling that smoke down from the intense fires in northern Quebec right across southern Quebec, southern Ontario, and eventually through to the eastern U.S. Seaboard hubs. Tomorrow morning, looking to get worse for air quality, and unfortunately Thursday morning, with this persistent air pattern in place, a slight shift with winds coming from more of a northerly direction, and Thursday morning looking to be the worst day for air quality for the Greater Toronto area. Adrienne, it might be one of the worst days we've ever recorded for air quality, and ashfall across the Greater Toronto area not out of the question Thursday before we see things improve next Monday, so a ways to go.
Ashfall. Is this effectively what we're going to see throughout this season?
I think we're going to be at the whim of the winds for the season ahead. We know we have a hot, dry forecast for the next few months. It's unusual to see such an early and intense start for so much of the country. And I come back to what wildfire forecasters have said in seasons past. With our warming climate, there is no smoke in the future. It's just when and how are we going to get it.
All right, Johanna Wagstaff in Vancouver, thank you.
You're welcome.